Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. I'm Emmanuel, I'm an Airbus pilot, and in today's video I want to show you the cheap maintenance trick that we try to use on almost any malfunction that the Airbus gives us on the ground. To be more precise, it's not us who try to use this, but it is maintenance trying to do this. Now, why is it interesting for you here in flight simulation? Well, sometimes the Phoenix Airbus does give us a couple of nonsense warnings on the ground as well. And to be honest, this is not exactly a bug, but I would actually count it as a feature. So you can see I've just changed my panel state from the default engine's running state down to a state where the aircraft is in a parked position. And for some reason that I don't really know, this triggered the engine fail ECAM messages. Now, the real Airbus has similar problems. Of course not when shutting down the engines, but if you talk to any Airbus engineer, they are going to tell you, if the thing gives you a warning, the first thing you do is just to reset the system. The background why we do this is because Airbus often detects some malfunctions that don't really exist. You just turn the system off and on again and then it works again. So let's go ahead and have a look at how we can reset the ECAM then. If we would do the standard procedure and just clear it, like I'm sure many flight simmers do, well, now it's gone, but you can see you still got the status, and if you press recall, everything comes back. Now, we can reset the flight warning computers so that they have to resense the failure condition in order to trigger the messages again, and in this video I'm going to show you how. So if you get a nonsense message like this, you call maintenance and they are going to start having a look at your aircraft. Very likely, the first thing they're going to do is to try and reset the flight warning computer. So we need to find the circuit breakers. And yes, you heard me right, circuit breakers. This is the first time I'm telling you to use circuit breakers in the history of this channel. Now, of course, this would be a maintenance action, but nonetheless. So we've got the flight warning system number 1 circuit breaker here. So that's the flight warning computer 1 supply. We pull that one, and now we got to find the flight warning computer 2 supply. And if you just look over the entire overhead, you will actually not find it, because I don't know why Airbus has actually constructed this in a rather unlucky way. The other one is located on the aft side of the flight deck over here. So if we go all the way down here, then we can see that searching all the circuit breakers we have over here, we can find flight warning computer number 2 over here on row Quebec number, what is that? You can go down here, Quebec 6. So if you're looking for any circuit breaker instructed by a manual, all of those panels have a letter and a number, and if you go Quebec 6, okay, here you go. So flight warning computer 2 supply, let's pull that one as well. Now we've cut the supply to both flight warning computers, and you will see that the ECAM is going to change in a short moment here from the engine fail condition to this, as it no longer senses anything since the flight warning computer is out of power now, and now we get the flight warning computer 1 and 2 fault. This is a pretty catchy one, by the way, as you will note that we did not get any master caution or anything. We simply get this without any sound. It's just an ECAM level 1 alert. And the flight warning computer 1 and 2 fault basically tell us that we need to monitor all the systems and the overhead panel, as the aircraft is no longer going to alert us to any failure. Now, we got to keep those CBs out for about a second, and thereafter we can put them back in. So that's flight warning computer 2 going back in, and then we also have flight warning computer number 1 going back in. And now we just got to give it a while. It takes approximately 50 seconds according to the AFCOM until the aircraft has recovered. The background is the systems need to start again, and then they need to sense that they are working again, and only then it will gradually recover to normal operations. So now we just got to wait a bit. Now, the A320 unfortunately is not constructed very well in terms of locating all those circuit breakers needed for system resets. On the A330, for example, you don't have the circuit breaker panel here, but all circuit breakers are located in the avionics bay. What you have on the overhead panel is system reset switches, and those are normally located in a rather useful way. So all the ones for system number 1 will be on the left, system number 2 on the right, and you only have those that you can't actually use for system resets, because many of those that you have up here are maintenance only, and anything that's maintenance only doesn't need to be in the flight deck, right? But here we go. The flight warning computer has started again, and you can see that our engine fail alert is gone. So let's go ahead and press the recall button. You can press it for several seconds in order to recall any fault that was stored in the system and cancelled by the crew previously, but as you can see, normal, no further malfunctions detected. And that is pretty much the first thing that maintenance does if the Airbus detects any spurious warnings that are most likely just false positives. So you can see, it's not only your antivirus that can go false positive, it's also an Airbus, and the first thing you do is to turn it off and on again. I hope that you found this video entertaining. Let me know your feedback in the video comments below. Be sure to like, comment and subscribe, as it does really help out the channel. And if you really love what I'm doing on this channel, I would appreciate a small donation through the Buy Me Coffee link in the video description below. Thank you for watching, and I'm looking forward to see you all again on the next one.